Let's learn some form, junior demo team. Ready? From wherever you're standing, ready. We go X block into horse riding. Right hand goes first. We go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have those types of counts 1, 2, 3 a lot in this form. So ready? We're gonna do same count. We're gonna do double punch in front of us, and our left foot is going to go in a slight diagonal direction with our right hand going forward into long stance, palm strike to the face. So now we go that triple count. We go 1, 2, 3. Our right foot is going to step out to the opposite diagonal direction. We're gonna go back stance, single knife. So the count is gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna go 1 and 2. That's gonna be our count. We go 1 and 2, back to our triple count. We shift this back stance into long stance, and then we throw our back hand, we go elbow into back fist, punch your other hand. 1, 2, 3. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna take our left foot. We're gonna go in the left diagonal direction. We're gonna go back stance, single knife in that 1 and 2 count. 1 and 2. Making sure to bring that foot in, 1 and 2. And then shift, elbow, back fist, punch into back to our triple count. 1, 2, 3. Next, we're gonna take our right foot. It's gonna go forward to me or to the camera. We're gonna go tiger stance, double knife. So, if people don't know what tiger stance is, basically, you're gonna be in walking stance. And then your front foot is going to be on the ball of your foot. Push up top on it. And then we're going to bend that back leg just a little bit. So start in walking stance, take that front foot up, just where it is. You don't need to move it any farther. From here, bring it up on the ball of the foot, of your foot, and then bend that back leg slightly. This is tiger stance. Ready? We did elbow back punch in the left direction. We take our right foot, bring it up forward into tiger stance. We do double knife for slow 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? From here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Really emphasize on that 1 so we all click back together. We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that 1, you can start moving your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's look at that part real quick. We go X block into horse riding. We go 1, 2, 3. Double punch into palm block a little bit to the left. We go 1, 2, move, 3. We go back stance, single knife in a 1 and 2 count. 1 and 2, back to our triple count. We go elbow back fist punch, shift 1, 2, 3. We should be in long stance. Same thing to the other side. Left foot moves. Diagonal 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And then we shift again, throw that back hand. 1, 2, 3. Take your right foot, go up to the camera. We go tiger stance, double knife. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's do that just a little bit faster now. You can rewind to look at the parts that I explained a little bit more, but let's continue. Just a little bit faster, non-stop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now from here, we're gonna take our front foot. We're gonna kick 1 into long stance and punch 2. That's gonna be a 1 and 2. From here, 1 and 2. Go. We're going to kind of roll our hand, kind of flip our hand around. Pretend like you're kind of pushing somebody's hand out of the way as you step forward. So we're gonna do that as we step forward. 1 and punch your other hand 2. So let's look at that real quick. We did our kick and punch. We go 1 and 2. Do the same exact thing again. Step forward, 1 and 2. We're going to shift our stance backwards. So your long stance is gonna face away from me now. And we're gonna chamber for a low block. 1, back to our 3 count. We do low block, don't move your feet yet. We do 1, 2, and now you can shift your stance back and punch forward. 3. So what that looks like a little bit faster, after we step forward, we did our 1 and 2. We go 1, 2, 3. Slow that down if you need to. Let's keep going. Take your front foot, shift back into back stance, and we're gonna take our right hand. We're gonna roll over, kind of like you're about to slap a table, but slow, a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here, we're gonna step forward. As we step forward, this one's gonna turn into a high block as we step forward. And then we're gonna go into horse riding, side punch. Our body should face the opposite way now. So, after this part, it's gonna be a quick 1, 2. No and. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Good, so let's go. Right foot comes in, and then we're going to take our right hand on top, and we're gonna push both of our hands up above us, kind of like we're about to dive. So we're here, hands come down, slowly. 1, 2, 3, keep your thumbs down, fingers tight. 4, 5. Should end here about 5. Left hand is on top now though. Left hand's on top. So we start with right on top, and then we go down. Left hand becomes on top. Good, this is how my hands look. And then we do, for the rest of the 3 counts, our hands are going to flip up. They're gonna stay together, they're just gonna flip up. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's 8 counts in all, so already look from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, our left foot comes out, we go into horse riding. And we're gonna take these hands, we're gonna put them by our shoulders, and then we're gonna push out. Pretend like you're pushing 2 walls away from you, 2 brick walls. We're here, slow 4 count, left foot goes out, horse riding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really look like you're pushing hard. And then after this, you're gonna go into a formation change. But let's look at that second part again. From here, we kick and punch. We go 1 and 2. We roll and punch, or flip and punch. We go 1 and 2. Again, 1 and 2. We shift 3 times, or 2 times, excuse me. We go 1, low block, 2, 3. I'll show you again, a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3. Shift back into back stance. We flip for a slow 5 count. This hand, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a quick high block, and then into a horse riding punch. 1, 2. Ready. Right foot comes in. We go hands up. Right hand on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand's on top. 1, 2, 3. Flip them up. Push out. Left foot goes out. Horse riding. Slow 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was that part. Let's do it all together. Rewind if you need to see it again. But let's do it non-stop now. Still a little bit slow. From here, we go 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So now I finished that part. So after this part, we do a formation change. That means the places that you're in now, some of you might be moving to different places. So think about like how maybe we're gonna be in a triangle, and then you guys are gonna move, and then you're gonna be in rows. So that might not be the case for our demo, but that's an example of how you're moving. So for this next part, we're gonna start with our backs turned. So don't turn your back yet. watch me do it, and then you can try on your own. But we're gonna start with our backs turned, and now we're going to put in the moving in different directions. So what I mean by that is, some person's gonna start this way, and then one person's gonna start this way. That's all that is. Everyone's doing the same exact moves. We're just moving in different directions. So when you guys do come back in and out, it looks like you're merging together, which really looks cool. So don't be alarmed, but let's just go through the moves. Ready? We're gonna go from here. We go double knife. We go one. We're gonna make big circles around us into double knife down. Two. I'll show you what it looks like in front. We go 1, 2. It's like you're making two circles. This one, that's what that one looks like here. And then this one, that's what it all looks like. We're just making 2 circles like this. Ready? So we go 1 and 2. We shift into long stance. We go outer high left, double punch to our 3 counts. We go 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. Our back foot. We come around. We go into horse riding, low block. Ready? We go 1 and 2. So it comes around. We go 1 and 2. Emphasize putting that foot in and then out, so we see that stance. And the hand comes down by our side. Ready? I'll show you one more time. 1 and 2. And then we're gonna step behind ourselves. Our right foot's gonna come behind, kind of like diamond stance. At the same time, we're gonna grab an imaginary person. And then you're going to pull them in, and you're gonna punch your left hand out, back into horse riding. I'll show you that a little bit closer. We did this, 1 and 2. Grab a person, 1 and 2. Good. Now from here, we shift our long stance inwards. Now we're in horse riding. Our right foot goes in, and we're going to do cross block. We're gonna do single knives here. From our torso, we go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So from here, we pulled and punched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Good. Ready. From here, we kind of shift back into walking stance. We shift back into walking stance. We go low block. 1 and 2. Good. So we low block, raise, punch. That and is that raise. We go 1 and 2. We step forward, low block. 1 and 2 is going to be a little different. And 2 is we're going to spin around behind ourselves into long stance, low block. So from here, we go 1 and 2. 1, spin, 2. That's what that move is. We spin behind ourselves. Our back foot picks up, and we put it in front, and we spin behind. Ready? From here, we shift back to the left. We go long stance. 1, 2. Good. So not 1 and 2 is going to be 1, 2. From here, we go 1, 2, and then we're going to go back to our 3 count. We're going to go shift back to the right. We're going to go left hand. We're going to go elbow, shift back to the left, long stance. Punch forward, and then our hands are going to come together. We're going to go back to our normal stance, our normal ready stance, cross 3. So what that looks like after we do our 1, 2, we're going to go shift, 1, shift, 2, shift here, 3. One more time. You're shifting. All your stance is doing is just turning to the other side. You're still in long stance. We go. Shift this way. Elbow with your left. Shift. Punch with your right. Come in. X block 3. I'll show you that now together. 1, 2, 3. And then our hands come down slowly for like a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That was a lot. Let's go through that whole part again from our backs turned. Ready, watch. From here, double knife, circle down. 1 and 2. Outer high block, 1, double punch. 3, step forward, around into horse riding low block. 1 and 2, step behind and grab, pull them in, punch. 2, 1 and 2. Shift your long stance in, we go cross block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Slide back, walking stance low block. 1 and 2, step forward. 1, spin. 2, shift. We go outer high block punch. 1, 2, our triple, our 3 count. Elbow, punch, in, down for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, watch it again, but let's go through the whole thing non-stop, still slow. Ready? We go. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's move on. So after this, everybody ends like this. We're gonna go into our team combination. So people are gonna go in opposite directions again. Some people are gonna start like this. Some people are gonna start like this. Again, everyone's doing the same movement. So let's just go through the kicks. You can do whichever side. You can start this way, but you should start with me first. We're gonna do up chuggy, deal, up chuggy, and step around. So ready? We're here, we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, back to steps around, and then we say yeah. Now we do Abdullah chuggy, normal Abdullah chuggy, we do high Abdullah chuggy next, headshot. And then we do kuri up chuggy, 2 up chuggies. 1, 2, and then our left foot is gonna step back. Everyone's gonna face the same way, forward, and then we say yeah. One more time. Good. We need to be slow with our kicks to match the beats. So we go 1 and 2, and here, step around, yeah. We go up Abdullah chuggy, high Abdullah chuggy, go to yup chuggy, step back, yeah. So after this is the fast part that's gonna be a little difficult because people are going to be going in different directions a little bit. They're gonna be going at different times. But from here, we're gonna start with our hands in. After we do our king stance, we go like this. Then we go, bring our hands down. We go forward into long stance, we shift. We go 1, hands strike down by our sides. Then we bring them in, back into walking stance, and then bring them up. 2. This is what it looks like. We go 1 and 2, and we bring them in for that last one. So again, people are gonna be starting different. Some people might not start down first, they might start up. They might go 1 and 2, and. Again, don't worry about that. But from here, we go 1 and 2, and. It's important that you do that count. Say it with me one more time. We go 1 and 2, and. From here, we go into horse riding, and we go back to our count. We go 1. From here, we're gonna do shift into long stance, elbow, forward. Again, some people might start this way first. We'll get into that soon. But we're gonna go elbow, 2, shift to the other side, we're gonna do elbow again. 3, we're in long stance. And then we're gonna shift our long stance and we're gonna punch forward. 4. So, go back to your king stance facing me. Let's go to that first part. We go here, 1 and 2, and come into horse riding. 1, shift left first. 1, 2, shift elbow again to the other side, 3, shift punch, 4. All right, so after this part, your hand, this hand, is gonna come by your torso. It's gonna go back where it was before, but now we're gonna take this hand and we're going to bring it up as a high block. So this is 1, and then this is 2. So from here, we did this part, we go 1, 2, and then we shift our stance to the other side. This hand comes down across our torso, and this one comes back. This is 3, 3, 4. So what that looks like after we do this, this, and this, we go 1, 2, hands come down, 3, 4. It's a high block and a punch going forward. Your stance is facing this way. This way. So let's go from here first. Start like this. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, elbow, 3, punch, 4. Hands come down. Double block. 1. This was 1. 1, 2, shift, 3, 4. Good, so after this part, our left foot is gonna step forward. We're gonna go long stance. Take our right hand, punch down. Take our left hand, punch down. We're going to kneel, and then we're going to bring our hands down around our knee. And then after, we're going to stand up again, and our hands are gonna come up in front of us, or up above us, excuse me. Not touching each other, but here we go down and then up. Good, fist tight. So what that looks like after we do our, here, we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's a little pause in the song where you have to wait. So let's break that part down. Ready? Still go a little bit fast, or it's a little bit slow, excuse me. We go start here. 1 and 2 and horse riding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, chamber, this hand comes down. Now we do our double block. We go 1, 2, shift, 3, 4. Left foot comes up in front of us. Right hand comes down. 1, 2, kneel, 3, and 4, say ya. Good, your foot should kind of be up, kind of like you're about to walk forward. But here, then we end, and the hands come down. Ready? So that part is gonna be a little bit faster than normal. Let's do it a little bit faster, just a little bit. I'm still counting now. Ready? From here. Start like this, we go 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and yeah. That's gonna be the count. Alrighty, I'll show you a little bit faster now. Ready? Come here. You don't have to do it this fast yet. We go 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of messed up my counts there. Don't mind that. Rewatch it again. I'll do it one more time so you're not confused. I go 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Say yeah. Good. So after this part, we're going to kind of walk off, and then we're going to do some poses, but that comes a little bit later. So, my goodness. Take your time. Rewatch any of the moves. There's going to be more videos of the full thing, slowed first, and then the normal speed. If you have any questions, please ask. I know I might have, stuttered a little bit, messed up. It's been a long day, but again, I'm here for your help or anything. And yeah, Take your time, watch them again, go to rewind if you must, and don't worry about the whole people going in different directions. I will explain that, later on. But I believe in you. Practice as much as you can. If you're confused, don't worry. I'll hopefully clear that all up when I see you. All right? I believe in you. Good luck. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Goodbye.